I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. You gotta stop the thing that you're doing. Oh, you better watch out. I ain't lying. Ow! I ain't gonna take none of y'all fooling around. I ain't gonna take none of yours to put me down. I put a spell on you because you're mine. Oh! Sorry. You caught me, doing my thing. In case some of you remember who I was doing my, Wizard of Oz review. And some of you who don't know me, alright, let me clue you in. I am the great and powerful Oz. I am Oz, the great and powerful. At your service. And the reason why I'm here, ladies and gentlemen, is because I got a great review for you, folks. Of course, I'm supposed to be reviewing Harry Potter, but I haven't come around to it. Because all the other reviewers, like the multi-voice reviewer and Dracula, couldn't even cut me a break. But it's going to be Halloween soon. And there are nothing more magical on Halloween, for Halloween, and Disney. It's something very magical, very funny, and very hilarious that always involves magic. And I'm not talking about the Wizard of Waverly Place. I don't have that on DVD. The movie I'm talking about here is Hocus Pocus. If some of you people remember this movie, it is downright hilarious Disney magic movie. What this movie is about is you have Bette Midler. She plays a witch who goes by the name of Winifred Sanderson. Now, she's supposed to be like the head leader of the group, through a group of witches who are called the Sanderson sisters. And Bette Midler, she's the leader of the group. Her name is Winifred Sanderson. And she's supposed to be more powerful than her sisters. And then you have Sarah Jessica Parker. She plays Sarah Sanderson. And she kind of acts like a dippy dumb blonde. And always likes guys who always hits on her. And of course there is Mary Sanderson, played by Catherine Najimy? It's this one over here. Anyway, her character Mary, she's the hungriest. She's the one who always thinks about eating instead of just doing other things. And of course the story takes place in Salem, Massachusetts. That's right, the place where all the witches were executed. Back in the old days. Now, of course, according to this story, the Sanderson sisters were hanged by the old town folks. And of course, how the whole story goes, there is a boy who goes by the name of Zachary Binks. Not Zachary, Zachary. T-H. What she did is she noticed that Zachary noticed that his sister, named Emily, she was being mesmerized by the Sanderson sisters. So what he did is he followed his sister all the way to the dark woods where the sisters live. And now, of course, Zachary tried his best to save her, but they created a potion where it's supposed to bring the soul essence of youth out of children. And of course, sadly, his sister Emily, she drunk the vial. So now her soul is out of her body, and they're sucking the life out of her. Anyway, after the town folks found their house and all, they had him hang. Oh, and the way they punished Zachary Binks, they did a spell on him where they turned him into a cat, a black cat. How'd you like that? Trying to save your sister from a bunch of witch and they turn you into a cat. But of course it says here, his punishment should not be to die, but to live forever with his guilt. So he is stuck as a cat with immortality, so he never dies. So, and then the legend has it that after they died, a virgin have to lit the black flame candle in order to bring the Sanderson sisters over. Now, of course, there is this one kid who is from LA. His name is Max. Now, you might recognize that kid who plays Max. He was on the TV series called Erie, Indiana. Of course, that's most people remember him from. Of course, under things he did. Sorry, I got an itchy leg. Anyway. Throughout the whole story, Max, he has a sister named Danny, and it's the same actress who appeared in that movie Ghost World, based from the comics, and also American Beauty. Not the blonde one, but the brunette. Anyway, all in all, and of course Max has a crush on this girl named Allison. Her mother used to run a museum that owns by the Sanderson sisters. And of course they decided to go to the Sanderson sisters' house. Bad idea. And of course Max, stupidly, who disbelieve in magic and witchcraft and all the other stuff, I mean, to him, he thinks Halloween was actually made up for the candy company. But not many people know that Halloween is based on the old tradition called All Hallows Eve, where the spirit of the dead returned to Earth. Heck, even I knew about it. Anyway, he lit the candle, and out comes those three witches, the old broads. And then all of a sudden, they meet Danny, and now they're planning to let her drink the potion and take her life. And much to their surprise, they found a black cat, and it was Zachary Binks. And not only that he always goes, meow, he can also talk. Now, of course, they went to the cemetery, and it's hollow ground. Witches cannot set foot on cemeteries because it's a hollow ground. Witches cannot walk in hollow ground. That's one thing I never heard of. Anyway, throughout the whole story, she also wants her book. It was bound on human skin and has mystical, magical powers that she got from the devil herself. It's Disney, okay? So lighten up. Anyway, Winifred Sanderson decided that she wants to get the life of Danny. And of course, Zachary Binks, he decided to take care of her. And of course, tell Max to take care of his little sister. Because you never know in life how precious your sister would be until you lose her. I can remember how precious my sister was. I do miss her. I mean, I haven't seen her in a long time, so I missed her a lot. Anyway, all in all, this movie is really funny, really hilarious. Especially you're going to laugh over Sarah Jessica Parker being all dipsy and all before she starred in that TV series and, of course, made a movie based from it, Sex and the City. Man, I hate that movie. I hate the series. Now, of course, some of these casts are pretty familiar of people today. Now, Zachary Binks. Who plays that character, Zachary Binks? Huh. Bailey Milter? Bette Miller? Bette Miller? No. Betty Miller. It's that guy who was in NCIS. You know, that Navy forensic team show. That cop show. Cool. But who's the actress who played Emily? I don't understand. It's Amanda Shepherd? And what does that name Amanda Shepherd is from you? Oh my god. It's Venetian Princess! If some of you don't know who Venetian Princess is, look her up on YouTube. She's a YouTuber. And all she does is she, back then she had like her own story made called Princess Chronicles. Then after that, she starts making music video parodies. And they're pretty funny and hilarious. And she always changed her look. Anyway, look her up. She is really, really good and really funny. Actually, to tell you the truth, she's the first YouTuber I had a crush on. First time I discovered YouTube. Anyway, thank you ladies and gentlemen for watching this, and make sure you look up Hocus Pocus. It is magically funny and very hilarious. So, that I'm the great and powerful Oz saying goodbye. I put a spell on you, and now you're gone. I put a spell on you, and it was strong.